observe these. These are actually green beans which are being germinated by the presence of moisture, warmth and air. And actually students, they can experiment on this by asking the parents to give them about 5 to 10 green beans and then just put some water in this place. And actually this is very therapeutic as they can see the growth or the germination of a seed. And also we can observe the roots which will appear first before the shoot. And this is the first leaf. As you can see, as I zoom in, you can see the first leaf actually will begin to make fruit, and the seed leaf over here will become smaller. And in the presence of light, as you can see, the sunlight is penetrating to the window here. The seedling will begin to make fruit in the presence of sunlight in the process of photosynthesis. And actually it's quite therapeutic, as maybe some of the children and even adults who are serving their home quarantine or SHN, they can actually observe the growing of seeds in this process, where actually they can reflect about how their own life evolved over the time and what experiences they have. And even a terrapin like this can also be very therapeutic, as I bought this to encourage a student who need to serve home quarantine order and her parents do not allow her to keep. But I'm quite thankful that as I continue to allow this terrapin to stay in my home, it has actually fascinated my daughter, who's actually feeding it with fresh prawns. And through this experience, she discovered that actually terrapin actually are carnivorous. Maybe they are omnivores, but that has created an interest in her. Perhaps through the experience of taking care of pets like this, my daughter can also develop better home economic skills in looking after the home. And as you can see here, I'm dishing out this seedling to the terrapin, but it seems that it is interested. It's actually feeding on these leaves that is enjoying it, isn't it? Wonderful. And this is a better action of it, feeding on this seedling of the green beans, which I need to clear. So once again, through this experience, we can see that actually terrapins are not completely carnivorous, which my daughter hypothesized, but actually they are omnivores. Because I remember during my younger days, I do feed terrapins with kangkong, which my mother gave me. And because today my wife requested me to clear this and I did a recording, and I'm very thankful that this terrapin is cooperating with me to showcase you that it is actually enjoying this freshly grown seedling which I planted over the last 5 to 7 days. In fact, it has finished the leaf section and is now feeding on the shoot section. So this will actually increase its vitamins intake, as we know that vegetables and leafy vegetables, they contain vitamin K, and it seems like it's enjoying itself and also listening to my commentary. Yeah, as we speak to our pets, they also develop a bonding with their owners. Yeah, there's some scientific evidence that even talking to plants, the plants actually can grow better. So once again, I'm very thankful that this terrapin is enjoying its home. And actually I picked up this rock during one of my hiking trips and is able to give this terrapin a foothold, as he can rest on the rock as he sleeps in the night and also swim in this water. So a terrapin is under the classification of reptile. Reptile actually breathe through lungs. So one interesting thing that you need to know, that reptiles such as terrapins and crocodile, they cannot breathe underwater. They need to surface up to breathe, and That's why technically and scientifically you may be able to drown a crocodile by submerging it and don't allow it to surface. And likewise, if terrapins like these, they are trapped underwater by a fishing net or other obstacles, they can get drowned. Just like the dolphins. Many dolphins in the ocean, they may be trapped by fishing nets. So once again, I drop this in to feed this terrapin. Hopefully it can search around and find this freshly grown green bean seedling, and it's feeding now. And I can show my daughter that actually terrapin is not completely carnivorous, but it is omnivorous. Yes, the terrapin is enjoying this. And let me explain what is omnivorous. Omnivorous means it is both a plant eater and a meat eater. Look, it's actually enjoying this freshly grown green bean seedling which I have planted in my house using special hydrogen water. Hydrogen water is something which I would like to explain in my next video, so do stay in tune and do subscribe to my One Academy Science YouTube video. So I wish you all the best, stay safe and keep fit during this global endemic. And I also wish this terrapin well. As it keeps itself occupied, it can also cheer up those who are at home serving their quarantine orders, or maybe they have some illnesses they need to stay at home. So take care, stay safe, and God bless.